We continue live right here at Pittsburgh CW. Let's waste no more time. Get back to the phone lines. Bob Pompeani, Gene Collier, joined by James in Beachview. Hey, James, go ahead.
Hey, Bob. I just want to make a comment on the show that I love the show. I got a lot of friends in the South Hills that are watching, listening.
Thank you.
And the best crew is like with you and Gene. I mean, it's the greatest combination. And like, Gene cracks me up. His dry wit is finally getting to me, where I crack up.
Go watch it in concert when he's out in the series. It's really funny.
I've heard about that. I love to go to it, but I think I want to comment on the media. Like the local Pittsburgh media is really jumping all over, comments on social media about Antonio Brown or Tomlin and so forth. It's like Antonio played a great game the other day. He didn't get that winning touchdown, but he's frustrated. But we can't pay too much attention to it.
Well, everyone, I think I agree with this sense of what you said. Thanks, James. I think we tend to overreact to this too as a medium. I think media, Gene, will do. You see these comments and it snowballs out, and everybody starts opining about it. Next thing you know, I'm to the point now where I really don't want to even talk about it. I don't. Let's move on. Next page. Let's see what happens next.
I feel your pain, and I feel the caller's pain too. And thanks for the kind words. So the problem is the media platforms today are so ubiquitous, and they're 24 hours a day. People have to generate content 24 hours a day. I always cite this example, Bob. Are we out of time? Because
no, go ahead.
If you remember, I don't know, was this in the 80s or something? Myron Cope had a talk show, and Myron Cope's talk show was about to go from 30 minutes to an hour. And it was a big deal in town, and the big question was, what in the world is he going to talk about for a full hour? That's the attitude people had about sports at that time. It was not that big a deal. Now people are talking about it 24 hours a day. And when something like this happens, that just makes it easier for the media. And
oftentimes all this stuff goes national because they have opinions, and then all these opinion shows trigger more opinions.
Absolutely.
And then there's more, it's out of control. And the same thing is true of Le'Veon Bell. I'm to the point where he's not here. We've said what we had to say. We spent how much time before the season, up into the season, in the season. There's nothing more to say. He's turned into DJ Khaled. Go ahead. Be down there. He actually looks like him, actually. He's gaining weight.
I keep hearing this.
Yeah, did you see that? Maybe it's just a video.
I saw it. I can't tell from the
But the point is, all right, enough. There's nothing more we can add to it. So let's go out to Rocky in Elwood City. Hey, Rocky, how are you?
Good. How you guys doing?
Good, thanks.
Good.
Well, they talk about the problem. The problem is the Steelers have no defense.
Well, that's a problem.
There you go. Now, see, we haven't talked about that all week long. This stuff that goes on with the drama overshadows the real problem in terms of the team, which is they better figure out a way to stop Ryan Fitzpatrick. I'm glad you made that call, too. Thank you for that. Gene, when you look at this guy playing, he has weapons all over the place. What in the world? Because there won't be personnel changes other than Hayden will play this week. But, what else has to happen for the Steelers to turn things around against a team that's hot right now?
They have to get a little bit of pressure, and they have a chance to get some pressure this week against Fitzpatrick, who's not very mobile. So that has to change. But you're right. I can't remember a Steeler game where the opposing receivers were so free in the secondary. You're going to get yards in the NFL. The whole system's set up so that passes are completed. But for people to be that wide open, that's a really poor defense. That's a good call.
David in Squirrel Hill, you're next right here. What's up, David?
Hi. Do you remember when Franco Harris held out at training camp?
Sure.
And a reporter asked Chuck Noll, when's Franco coming back? And Chuck Noll said with a straight face, Franco who?
What?
Le'Veon who?
Well, that's not going to happen either. It's a different time. It's the CBA allows this to happen. This is part of what he can do. The Steelers knew it was a risk that he could do it. They thought he wasn't going to do it, Gene. That's what led to players openly critical, because I don't think they had any criticism about what he could make, should make, will make. It was about what he said and went back on his work, correct?
Yeah, he misled them. He did.
He what?
He misled
Absolutely.
them. Yeah.
Even the team.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about the players.
If the team had known this, they could have spent their money elsewhere. They could have done some other things, I think, and that didn't happen. We got to take a break. Back with more right after this, Pittsburgh CW.